I'm going to go through the fire or red starter for the new Valhalla cluster. If you've opened many of these, you will notice that it's a lot easier to open from the bottom than from the top. I just realized that because this is my fourth one. I was looking up Bane because I didn't really remember what it meant. Okay, so this particular one is missing one of the other inserts. It's missing the glossary. And then it's got this insert. And then this is the one that's unique to this deck. And it should be the fire one, and it is. I did find, it's also a playmat. Should have said that in the other videos. Okay. And so the way these go, they have two rulers. And they share the same 40 resonators. So it's the same, they're the same ones. So a play set of each. And then they do not share the runes. The runes, some runes are, they're all combinations. They're either in one or the other, in both, or in neither. Okay, so I'm going to go through and open these. And then separate the cards out into runes and resonators. There are no additions in these decks that I could tell. So it's just runes and resonators. Okay, so gonna put them, I'm gonna lay them out the way they are. Fushi is on the left, and then Isis is on the right. And then I'm just gonna separate out the resonators. One drop, one drop. Secret rares, the two high-end cards are secret rares. Then rune, two drop. This is obviously Isis's master rune. Then the decks each have 4 regular stones and 6 foil. They're all beautiful. And then the promo, which is the same one, you can stop the video and check it out. I'm not going to discuss it. Okay, so these are more 1-drops, more runes, 4-drop, more runes, 2 drops, and 3 drops, runes, more 1 drops, and more 3. Okay, so these are your resonators. I'll just set them aside, and then I'll start going through the runes and putting them in their respective logical group. Okay, so Poison Stinger is in neither. Giant Sandstorm is on the Isis one. Flame Soldier, of course, is Fushi's master rune. Flame Enchant is on Isis. Explosion is on Isis. Dragon's Flight is on Fushi. Concealed Coppish is on Fushi. Dragon Dance is on both. And Soldier Ambush is in neither one. So I'll discuss the ones that are in neither one, and I think I've got them all. Yeah, got 4. I may be missing one. Hold on. I think I've got 5, 3. I think I have one more that is in both. So Concealed Coppish, Dragon Dance is in both. Dragon's Flight, Flame Soldier, Okay, and then, okay, maybe I have one that I left behind in here by mistake. This guy's in the wrong pile. Let me make sure that I've got my cards exactly where I need them. Oh, there's a flame enchant. This is this dude. Okay, so I've got all my cards there, and then yeah, these two are in neither one, but I don't know why I only have 4. So I've got, oh, Concealed Coppish was in here, then Dragon Dance, then Dragon's Flight, Flame Soldier Formation, and then Surprise Attack is the one. I think I'm missing a rune. Surprise Attack. Huh, for some reason I'm missing a rune. That's very interesting. So again, these decks don't come out perfect, and so I think I'm just gonna put one of these two. Let me read these two. Let me read Fuxi, and then I'll decide which one of these two go on Fuxi, because I don't think this specific deck has. It's missing one of them. Yeah, I think it's missing Surprise Attack. Not seeing it anywhere. Yeah, okay. I figured that out. Now I gotta go and get going. Poison Stinger, quick cast. This card deals 200 damage to target Resonator. If that Resonator would be dealt damage this turn, it's dealt double that damage. That's pretty good. Resonators you control gain plus 400, plus 400. Yeah, of course. I'm gonna put that one in. Okay, so this is the one that I'm not gonna put in either deck. And now I'm gonna go through the cards for Fuxi, knowing that it looks like this particular deck is missing one of the runes, so the list for the sample deck does not coincide with the deck itself. Heavy Duty Judgment, 5 drop. Then when you turn it around, it's a flyer, which is very good. Search your deck for a dragon with total cost 4 or less and put it into the field. Then shuffle. Yeah, that's great. So it tutors for a dragon 4 or less, just like Seraph does in Alice Cluster. Wonderful. That's pretty good. Okay, and then let's go look through the runes, the ones that really are supposed to be in the deck. A Dragon Dance, of course, is in both. Quick cast. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a Resonator, this card deals damage equal to that Resonator's attack to target J Resonator. Then if reveal card is a dragon, put it into your hand. That's very nice. And it's in both, but I'm not going to discuss it again. Then Conceal Coppish or Kapesh. This card deals 800 damage to target player. Hits to the face. Very good. Choose one. Search your deck for a dragon, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck, or target dragon you control deals damage equal to its attack to target Resonator your opponent controls. I'll probably do the searching because that's way better than a card trick in the field. Then this is the Master Rune for Fuxi. Choose one. Target X J Resonators cannot attack or block until end of turn, or search your deck for a Fire Resonator with total cost X or less and put it into the field. Then shuffle your deck. So target X. Yeah. And the X is in here in the cost. I would do the searching over anything else. Resonators you control gain plus 400, plus 400. That's the one that I put in because we're missing a rune. And then in the case of Isis, it's got a little bit of a slower flipping cost of 4. And then it's got First Strike. It's a 1400, 800, so it's really aggro. And for you can boost it for either 1 red or 2 red multiple times. This card deals 200 damage to target J Resonator, so you can do that multiple times. Or against Precision, you're only going to do that once. Or against Barrier, and both until end of turn. Very nice. precision is that it can attack a rested resonator. So explosion. This card deals 700 damage to target attacking or blocking resonator with flash. Good battle trick. Produce 2 red will. Spend it only to play activate abilities of J rulers. Good, because you're gonna get to do things for Isis with this. Flame Enchant should have Isis's name on it. It's written all over it. This card deals 800 damage to each resonator your opponent controls. That's really good. That's really good. Way strong. And then this one is Whirlwind Conflagration. This is the Master Rune for Isis. Target up to 6 players and or J resonators. This card deals 200 damage to the first, 4 to the second, 600 to the third, 800 to the fourth, and 1000 to the fifth, and 1200 to the sixth. Wow, nice. That is really good. Okay, so we're done with the whole finding out that I was missing a rune, doing the substitution so we could have our 5 runes, and now we can finally go through our resonators. Lost a little time trying to figure that out. You saw me in there running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and I looked through this deck of cards multiple times to make sure I did not put the rune in the wrong place, and I believe that I did not. And I'm checking once again just so I can be completely sure, but I think that's the case. And maybe I'll check through these cards just to make sure that that missing rune. So I think what it is, I think there's an error probably in the list, this handout. That's an error. Okay. Which happens. Whenever this card attacks or blocks, at the next end of turn, destroy it. Good. Similar to the one. Oh no, it's this card. Not what it does. Okay, yeah. So it's a cannon. It's a glass cannon. Okay. Then this dude banish this card. It deals 300 damage to target resonator. That's okay. Cannot be attacked. That's very good. Basically means that it's unblockable. If a fire J resonator you control will deal damage, it deals that much plus 100 instead. That's okay. If a rune you control would deal damage, it deals that much plus 200 instead. That's okay too. But not fantastic. Just good enough. Enter. You may pay 1 red. If you do, search your deck for a card named so you can search for the tigers. When it enters, you search for another tiger and you put it into the field. That's great. I love this card. It's fantastic. Flyer. Love flyers. When this card is dealt damage, destroy it. So it's a cannon also. It's a glass cannon also. Whenever a J ruler or rune you control deals damage to your opponent, put this card from your graveyard into the field. That's pretty good. So it's got a disadvantage and an advantage that triggers, makes the game interesting. Not a great card, but it does interesting things, just for fun. It's a fun card. Good for new players. Enter, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a fire card from among them. In this deck, they'll all be fire cards. Put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your deck in a random order. Okay, that's great. And this is the uncommon. And then these are the 2 secret rares. Okay. Actually, this fickle dragon thingy is also an uncommon. And I'm going to go through and look at which ones are dragons. I forgot to do that. This guy is not, and this guy is. Of course, it's got a picture of a dragon. That should be a pretty good hint. Big flyer enters the field from your deck, deals 1000 damage to target J resonator. That's very good. It's a secret rare. Very good card. And then this dude, love the artwork by the way. Love this Egyptian theme. I'm a sucker for this stuff. Swiftness and first strike. All in red. So you gotta be all in. Okay, so now I forgot to look through these and decide which and figure out which ones are dragons. No. Yes, this guy's a dragon. This guy's a beast. A human. Another human. An insect. Pretty big insect. Another human. Another human. Okay, so it doesn't have that many dragons, but it's still pretty good deck. Fun. There we are.